it like rocket fuel.
And we come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Pressure comes and Trubisky goes down. Rashawn Gary just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
Eluding the pressure right. Over the middle, complete. It's Cannon. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 45-yard line. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 14.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Blue wave. Watching you five. I got him. Hey, alert three, alert three. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Shift. Follow. Bang.
They'll run on first down. Richmond, and he's up in 27 and 8.
They'd love to just allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Yeah, the last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
You got a fast receiver, so we'll play outside. I'm gonna take away anything inside. Spread them. I can even scoot my line over. I got 2 corners. They playing outside, so you gotta do what he gotta do. I'm gonna play my safety. I'm basically the safety.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Once he hit that
couple
edge,
of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Doubles. I like to play cloud 3 and play on this defender.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. And this will be incomplete.
Like most people, if they come out on doubles, that's the ones that come out comeback routes.
Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just get cloud
3.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I still think you're doing out routes.
Jameis to throw it.
Screen.
Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones.
He a free agent.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Here's Winston. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 42.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
It's anything like that. You can play 4-4. Play 4-4 versus this.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
You like to attack the outside. So now you got 3, 4, 3, 4 on the side.
Come. Switch. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. We got double up.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
Come back inside.
It was Anthony Averett who got him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I like keep him on the edge. I like the blitz.
Here we go, even.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
I like the
and he is
like
met quickly in the backfield. Down
my
he goes,
my engage
like
8.
a lawn chair.
I always look first
like we just
and
saw
make sure
there,
that
that's why they're up right now. And the
my
defense, they're
2
doing
outsides
their job.
aren't
Yeah, it starts
covering
with the
them
guys
in,
up front.
and
So when you
my
talk
nickel
with
is covering
GMs
them
or
in.
putting
If I got
together
3
a
people
team,
on 3
a
people,
lot of them say
then
we're
I'm
going to
good.
build
But
from the
sometimes they
inside
line
out
up
because you
inside
control
that
the
third
line of
person,
scrimmage,
and it's
you
not going to
control the
work. So you
rest
got
of
to
the ball
switch to
game,
cover
and that's
3
what
or
we're seeing here.
cover 1.
They're actually playing in the offense's
Against this,
backfield, not
gotta
necessarily just
run
playing
goal
at the
line.
line of scrimmage.
Here's play number
Easiest way to
7 on the
spread your line
drive. This is
outside.
3rd and
Take away
7.
to dive yourself.
Watch the eye. Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Sammy. Big gas. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
They'll try the left side. Richmond, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Losing 2 yards that
Play
time, and now
outside,
it's 4th down.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I think this is coming 4. But now he's pressing. I have the reason. And my receiver ain't so speed. It's too late.
Trubisky will throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man. Complete.
I should have threw the ball a little bit outside instead of straight, but I just want to get the ball off.
A big play there.
Versus cover 3, that was going to be
77 yards. And the Saints are able to
So
strike quickly for 6.
You want to see the safety.
Heck of a start
leverage,
to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be up to that kind of start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Coming out of this, I'm going to go goal line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Tips. Come on, get tight. I like it. When they tight, that's when I like it.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, Winston. This one caught by Davis. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, man, what's going on? Come on, this again, we're 5-2.
Ready? 125. 55. I'm coming after you.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
Play outside, take away anything anymore.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Wait.
Winston.
Oh, you gotta
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Check right 54. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. All day, baby. All day.
To throw, Winston. He completes it to Jones. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Check 31.
Hey, stop.
Shit.
Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. The 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as they are now on the board here in the first half. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up, because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
I like the RPO shit, especially out of this formation.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Trubisky. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
What the fuck?
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
That is tweaking.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
Watch out. Hey, 18.
Now they try the right side here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring them down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
Throwing on second down. Trubisky, he's going to rifle one. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Jones. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Check it back, check it back.
Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. It's straight.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
This is Jones. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now a handoff looking right. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Let's go, defense. Our time, it's our time.
Watch twist. Lock in. Recon, 132 fighter. 18.
Ready? Check back.
Hey, squad hood.
Switch up. Kill.
Oh, Pickles coming 3 on the
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Thomas Morstead now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And big problems there. They'll say this crossed out of bounds at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On 2nd down, Winston again. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready. Blue ready. Green, triple team. Mike, 55.
Winston now. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by Tavecchio is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
All right, what else? Remember what I said about doubles.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Winston. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. To the air again with Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it now. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Winston.
That should have been
incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
White boy.
Touchdown, Saints.
Okay.
Let's just call that play what it was. Bold, dashing, daring,
I ain't even
and a
say
big-time return for a touchdown.
Fielding a punt inside the 10. Most coaches, they frown upon that, don't they?
They really do. I do know some special teams coaches who say, okay, I'll let you go to about the 8, and you're right in that gray area, and he made that play work in a massive way.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes are nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
That was a nice... run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On third down, here's Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. They'll go with Jones. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Trubisky to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys continue to pour it on. Lutz good on the extra point. And that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Hey, look at this.
accept the penalty and move forward.
Injuries love what's being hurt around here. Can't even.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision
Double
can do
team.
in the chain of events, right?
Double
the decision
team.
to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Jones. He's got the first down inside the 10. They will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers get a score closer. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that will cut this lead down to 25. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Mitchell, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Check 15, check 15. Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Mitchell, and a big loss here as he's taken down.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away.
That's it, baby. We got one.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Let's go.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because...
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Cameron Jordan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Look at me. Zipper. Hey, Charlie.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Hit it.
Back to throw. Patterson. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Bravo.
57. 57. Get him. Get him. Get him. 57 to Mike. 57.
Go.
To throw on 3rd down. Patterson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant to the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Team 6. Team 6. Hey.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Here we go.
6-6. Bullet hop. Let's go.
They'll try and throw for it here. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Keep playing hard, fellas. 66, pull it high.
On second down now, it's Weber, and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Mike Weber, his first touchdown of the new season, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1.
Oh, fumble.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Looking to throw. Patterson, and the pressure gets to him again. Cameron Jordan able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Back to throw. Patterson making the catch is Sternberger. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. This quarterback now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a 1st down. Looking to throw. Patterson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Running right, Jones. He takes this for 3 to the 29. The Packers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Back to throw. Patterson going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. On 4th down, Patterson. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. On the run, this is Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
Here's Mitchell throwing on 3rd and long. He'll rifle this one deep right.
Let's go,
And this
Miles
is taken in at the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Miles Boykin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign as his guys continue to pour it on. Lutz good on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Off play action. Patterson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. 5.
On 3rd down, Patterson. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Now Jones. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Check 3. Check 3.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown. But they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it. Well, I do have one word for that touchdown for you, partner. You ready?
Yeah.
Cosmetics.
Just makes things look a little better. I don't know. It's like putting lipstick on a pig.
Yeah, and it's hard to do, too. And the pig doesn't like the lipstick a heck of a lot, but you do like the fact that they're battling down the stretch, still trying to put something on the board, even though this game is over.
By the way, how rude is that to the pig? Look at all the things they give us. Pulled pork, bacon, and another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10. A run for Weber. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Check, check. 45.
To throw is Mitchell. To throw on 2nd down. And he's got his man on the comebacker. And down inside the 15 he goes. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Go, go. My 40, my 40. You don't want this. Hey, 40's the mic. Squeeze. Target, target. Oh.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
What the fuck?
Throwing on 3rd and long. Mitchell being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Kevin King, the former Washington Husky, there defensively. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now. And if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Now, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check pass. Check pass. Hey, exit. 54's Mike. 54.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Shut down my
So
run,
for the
though.
Saints, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, at home. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.